Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. This is a very special video for me because I realized at the time of making this video or the time you're watching this video, I am at 400 subscribers. So if you are one of those subscribers, I am so happy to have you along on my journey. For my new faces around here, my name is Sarah and I'm a part-time reseller on a couple of different reselling platforms such as Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and just a little bit over on Kittison. But this video is focusing specifically on Mercari and my sales in the month of June. Yes, I am a little bit backed up. To get a little bit of background on me, yes, I said I am part-time. Full-time, I'm actually a math coach and a middle school assistant principal, and of course also YouTube as well. So yes, things can start to kind of pile up, but you know, this is life and I'm happy to have a busy schedule. I don't know about you, but I actually appreciate having a busy schedule versus having nothing to do. I like getting things in little pockets of time. So that's kind of what I do with reselling and YouTube as well. I try not to spend a huge amount of time per day on reselling. So yes, these sales are very, very part-time. I spend about 2 hours a day total between reselling and YouTube. Now that includes all of my organizational as well in terms of like my spreadsheets and physically organizing the product as well. So I kind of track my time, spend just about 2 hours on that. But again, this video is all about my sales on Mercari in the month of June. I do have my little notes here, so if I'm looking up and down, that is what I'm looking at. My very first sale in the month of June on Mercari was an IZ Bayer gray trouser shorts or trouser pants actually. Remember, different things stacking up, lose my mind here. So these sold for $9 with free shipping, which is the absolute minimum that Mercari will allow you to sell something for because you basically make nothing from it. But these came from a ThredUp rescue box, the previous ThredUp rescue box that I received, and with that box I was listing basically every piece of item of clothing. I've since learned that I'm gonna pull out the pieces that I want to sell, and the other ones I either send to somebody else to sell or I just completely donate. So I would have probably donated this if I was in that mindset, because I honestly lost money on this item because my cost of goods was roughly $2 on it. Now the next thing to sell came from some free inventory, so it honestly didn't matter where or what I sold this for because I would have made money anyway. This was a Primark animal print tunic t-shirt. This sold for $7. The buyer also did pay for shipping. Again, that was free, that I sourced through the Nextdoor app, so I will definitely take that little bit of money because it was free. The next one came from a ThredUp rescue box. This was an American Eagle high-waisted paper bag shorts. These sold for $22. It was free shipping attached to it though. Again, my cost of goods was roughly $2 on that. This next piece also came from free inventory that I sourced through the Nextdoor app. These shorts were from Loft. They were navy and floral linen shorts. These sold for $8. The buyer also paid for shipping for them. This next piece also came from free inventory through the Nextdoor app. This was a Tommy Hilfiger navy sweatshirt dress. It sold for $8. The buyer did pay for shipping for this one. This next item was not through the Nextdoor app. These were Kate Spade sunglasses. These I actually sourced from Quick Lots. It was a Quick Lots Nordstrom general merchandise half pallet. Every time I say that, I have to take it so slow because it is such a long phrase. But anyways, these sold for $17. The buyer did pay for shipping. The reason why I sold them for $17, which is lower than I would think Kate Spade would go for, but the entire side was like stripping on the side of the sunglasses and the nose piece was missing. So these definitely need to be repaired with whoever purchased them. So I was willing to just give them, for the $17 because I wasn't going to take the time to fix them. And I knew, whoever purchased them, either they didn't care or they were going to invest money into fixing them themselves. This next piece came from free inventory through the Nextdoor app. It was a Calvin Klein dress. This sold for $7 with shipping. So the buyer did pay for shipping on that one. Another piece from free inventory through the Nextdoor app was a Tommy Hilfiger red sweatshirt dress. So in this lot that I got from this person, they had a lot of Tommy Hilfiger. There's a lot of sweatshirt dresses that, quite honestly, a lot of them look the same. Sometimes when things sold, I had to double check to make sure I was giving or sending out the right one because they all looked the same to me. But that is another reason why it's important to have inventory organized, which is something that I focus on. If you are interested in hearing about how I organize my inventory, let me know. I would definitely be happy to make a video on that. I just don't know if that's something that you want to hear about or not. So give me feedback. Is that something that you would like to see and learn about? Or is that something you kind of already have your inventory system ready to go and that information wouldn't be helpful to you? But anyways, this Tommy Hilfiger dress sold for $6. The buyer did pay for shipping on it. Now this next piece I actually sold from a flip lot. It was one of my very first flip plots. This was an LL Bean black packaway hooded jacket. This sold for $50 with free shipping. Notice at $50 from $6 is quite a difference. I am focusing on sourcing higher priced items nowadays, and this was a perfect example of that. Finally, another flip piece was a J brand Stockholm skinny jeans. These sold for $20 with free shipping attached to them. And of course, with flip, you always have to split with the client. I believe both of these were a 50-50 split. So I only got 50% of the profit, and then I had to pay out 50% to the client that I was working with. And that was a total of 10 sales in the month of June for Mercari. Now this was kind of the height of summer slowdown. So yeah, 10 sales, that's, sounds about right. But, we're moving forward. I am also going to catch you up on my July sales on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And then before you know it, I'm going to be focusing on my August sales. So again, if you are not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That allows my videos to show up on your homepage and allows YouTube to know that you appreciate my content and they push out my videos to others. I know a couple of you have said that you are catching up on some previous content, so I will put a playlist here of what I think that you would be interested in based on kind of the analytics that YouTube has shown me. Until then, I am so happy to continue to learn and grow together.